Welcome everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Massis-Outdoors, and today we've got an unboxing I've been waiting about 7 days for. What it is today is I bought a Hangkai, should be a 3.5 horsepower, little small generic outboard from eBay. I have it coming for the project right next to me, which I'm going to do on a separate complete video. Now, we're going to do this unboxing together, and here's the thing why. There's videos all over YouTube about the Hangkai motors, the good, the bad, etc. I got a pretty reasonable deal that this one was supposed to be slightly used. Nothing wrong with it, but because some of this stuff with the eBay seller, I'm going to do an unboxing video with y'all. You're going to see me cut all the tape open, because some stuff just doesn't add up. And I'm not saying nothing bad about eBay. The seller said they're shipping out of Dayton, New Jersey. It comes out of Ontario, Canada, and the return sticker says Chino, California. So why don't we do this unboxing together, and let's see exactly, make sure what I'm getting and is it as described. Well, here she goes. She finally showed up. Matter of fact, we'll just leave the return address. Now I'm trying to figure out how to open this. This looks like a repurposed box. You can kind of see there was some kind of label here. I don't even know. This is supposed to have been folding chairs. Obviously, it's been a repurposed box. So I guess we'll start with trying to figure out. I think this is actually a box inside of a box. Keep my hand there. Trying to, I want to protect my address. Nothing against you guys. This literally fresh came off the UPS truck a minute ago. Alright. So far, no complaints. I see a motor in there. It's exactly what I wanted. I guess let me figure out, we'll lay this on its side. Let's see. Well, already I see come out of there. It's a spark plug. It's a spark plug wrench. And let's not destroy this too much. What I have a feeling that this is a return and possibly a rebuild. Alright, I'm going to have to dump that out of there. If this was a used unit, they're giving me, they've given me some of the parts you're supposed to get when you receive one of these. Oh boy. Looks like I'm going to need a knife. Well, we got it partially way open. Here's the owner's manual. Let's get all this stuff together. I don't know if I want to say this is poor packaging. We got the main power head unit. Alright, how about let me try to get everything unboxed and I'll bring you right guys back. Let's make sure all this is there. Well, alright guys, I'm looking over the machine. Now this was supposedly, it said used, and they said there'd be a burnt plastic. Now the only place, hopefully you can see, this is where the exhaust comes out of the little motor, goes down into the lower leg. I see no burnt plastic anywhere. If as the listing said, it would be burnt plastic, the machine would have to be used and running. I'm smelling down into the tank. There is no gas or oil residue, period. The lines look brand new. There is like an oil coating, which you can see like right here. So there's no way that this motor was ever ran. Now, I don't know, I'm going to show you what I found and you'll kind of get a sense. This was bought by, it looks like Amy Collins. And you can pause the screen right now. And you can view her letter. Or I could just read it out to you, either or. It's dated 4/15 of 2021. Hello, after your company asked me to check the pump to make sure it was still in good, I did that, then one of your parts fell in the shaft. Then one of your parts in the shaft came loose. And can't make out her handwriting. It's in there, that's why I could not put the machine back together. Put it back together fully. I'm waiting for my full refund. Thank you, Amy Collins. Now, I understand people buy things and they can't complete it. There is oil, which these units are shipped without any gear oil in the lower foot. It did come with the spare impeller, which I am planning on buying more. It came with the dual-headed Phillips / flathead screwdriver, the little Allen wrench, what do you call it, the spark plug wrench, and there's supposed to be like a little straight shaft piece to help you remove that. I did find 2 bolts, but it's missing one, what do you call that, the little washer. I'm pretty well sure these aren't even stainless. The part that concerns me, sorry, getting off that task. Here's the spare pull starter. That's cool. The 2 things that concern me. This, I believe, is a little clamp that would have clamped here to lock your motor in place. That is broken. You can clearly see right there. That's broken. Alright. It is a used machine, but apparently it's a non-even ran used machine. Here is the other part. See if I can do this one-handed. This is, I don't know what exactly it's like a little bracket that would sit right here. But if you noticed, it's bent. It's completely bent. What else did I notice? There's rust right down in there, which not going to be very picky. This right here is where the pickup tube for the water would slide in and make a good seal, and the impeller is going to be in here. So it's a little, I mean, I can fix this. This isn't that big of a deal. Now, they do say that there shouldn't be no gear oil in here shipped brand new. So obviously we can see by the part of this foam, there is obviously some gear fluid in there, which I am going to check it regardless, make sure it's not over full. The prop, it's a plastic cheap prop, and I've already priced these on eBay to buy a metal one. So I want to go ahead and get a metal one. I don't know what else would have been lost in this unit, but let's see. We can take that off. Sorry for the shaky cameras. I don't know if you can tell, but you can kind of see right there. So what I am going to do is I am going to message these people and at least see if they're going to replace this, because they said there will be burnt parts in the listing, not broken parts. The machine has not been ran, which is cool, and I mean, I did save a little bit off buying one dead brand new or a non-returned, but the problem is replace the little parts like this. So you know what, I'll send the seller a couple pictures of these items. I am still happy. I do need to mark the choke cover because I did a lot of videos, I watched a lot of videos on this, and what you think is open is closed and what is closed is actually open. So I do want to mark the lid. It's a 3.6, so I'm still happy with this purchase. Obviously it's never been ran, so there's a lot of little things that I've seen other YouTubers do to these, such as make sure we grease up the Zerk fitting and go through the whole machine. I'll double check, make sure everything's nice and tight. But maybe on the next episode, what we'll do is set up a little bucket. Now this thing does need to be broken. It's supposed to be 35, what is it, 35 to 1 when you run it for 10 hours or 1 month. Then you're going to go to a 50 to 1. Once I break this in, we're changing the fuel lines, because unfortunately I have to make premix for the 35 to 1. Once it goes 50 to 1, I'm going to be using, if I haven't thrown it away, I have a bottle right here. Once that happens, this is all I'm going to run in it, is the 50 to 1 premix. True Fuel, it's completely 100% ethanol free. It's a lot better for small engines than mixing your own gas. And even in my area, I can get fine boat gas all day, which is straight ethanol free. But fill it up with one of these, makes it less hell. The one thing I did notice I didn't get was they usually provide you with a gas can, which is no big deal. It's not like I don't have enough, but it helps in mixing everything, so it's all right. Once I go to True Fuel and this thing's broken, dump it right in there and be done. Well, guys, I appreciate you listening, watching. Hopefully this turns out to be a good venture. Stay tuned to the next video after this one. I will get these little issues solved, put it together, and we'll go ahead and run it out here. And as I've seen one YouTuber, I believe it was Boiler Dan 1. It's from up north somewhere. I'm way down here in the south, North Florida. So I'm going to do what he did, and he broke his in actually using a bucket method in his garage, or right outside the garage. Did it in the wintertime, got it ready. I'd rather try to see if I could pre-break this in before I hit the water, so I could just run straight 50 to 1. But we'll figure all that mess out once I can think about it logically and go from there. Guys, give me a thumbs up, please. Help rate this channel a little bit higher so I can keep affording and be able to make some kind of content. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate every last one of you.